Hi guys, and welcome back to Transport Fever, where I know I said we might put an airfield in. I think we still will be, but I'm just looking at this train. He's nearly making money. We've got food coming out of here. And he's going here. Then he's going all the way back without carrying anything to here before he picks up anything. So he's running all that empty. What if we have him pick up a little bit of food? Because he has got the carriages. And drop it here. That is already set up to deliver. It needs a bit of work on it. How many lines we got there? Probably need a few more lines putting in there. Let's try it. We can always change it after. So we got manage line. So here he is going to pick up food, and then he is then going to go, let's get back to there. He's then going to go, that's where he's picking up on the way back. He's going through this station here. So if we add in there that station, and he unloads food. Now he's only a little bit off making money. 1.5 million off. We'll see how that goes. That's that one, and let's just check the delivery routes into this town while we're on it. Take me a minute to get back into the game. Yeah, could do with more delivery routes in. I've got one there, one there, one there, and one there. Let's put one here. That is covering food there. We'll put one here. There. And I think we'll remodel this station while we're at it. Cargo. What is it? Quezon, Qzon. I don't need to put line 1A. We'll just call it 1A. I forget where I'm up to, so I start with 1A, 1B, and 2 and all that. And we're not using that road. That is just to give us the link to there. Alright, let's remodel this. Do we have to link to the station? Just give me, if it will do it, an upgrade. Just want that bit there. We'll put him back where he was, just in case we linked into the station or anything. Rotate. Again, swapping games. And we all know what comes next. Configure it. We'll work out. We might as well do it now. And before I've done that, I should have checked. I got a feeling we're going to be in on this one here. We'll soon find out when we put this in. We only need a cheap one. This will tell me if I'm right. Yeah, we got it right. And we might as well go like that. There we go. That game can be running. It might just help us a little bit. We just... just watching where he's going at the minute. Right, I think I know where he is. Think. Quite a bit of goods on that station there. Right, let's get this sorted out. Let's see where they're all calling. You're calling on 3. Right, you are going to... do 2. You are going to do 4. You can do number 1. Number 5, sorry. I like the way I've called them temp cargo and all that. You can do number 1. And there's 2 coming from this way. Right. So if we... I didn't want to upgrade that road, but we're going to have to. Let's see if we can do it to that one first. Then we'll upgrade to that one. Does it really matter for that distance? It only spoils it. If we do it carefully. As long as we get that connection there. And And I am using the curve road tool, as you can tell. Not quite straight. Let's make sure our links are in. Yeah, everything is linked up. And we are just gonna add. And where were they going? He's going to that middle one. Could actually use a one-way for that. Why is not construction not possible? And he hasn't gone that way. If we upgrade it. No, okay, we'll put a waypoint. And we've got to wait for the money coming in. Alright, so we're doing... I'm just thinking it might just stop any bottlenecks here. We've still got the going out. In fact, he needs to be on number... Number 2 would be better for him. Which means I'd have to move that. Yeah, if we put him on number 2, I could probably do it on that road. Okay, I'm not going to bother with the one way. Just give me a cheap road. Waypoint. Manage. Add station there. And then he is going on. We'll put him on number 1. Sorry, number 5. And the one that's on 5, which was that one, he can go to, that was 3, wasn't it, we was on? Right, and then we want this line here, which he can stay where he is because he's going out that way. If we had the road off there into there, if we got rid of that, it'd be easier. It was this one. He's taking that route, I'm just thinking it eases those entrances. Right, let's check our... we don't want traffic lights there. Right, we'll see how... I clicked off the train I wanted to keep. Where was the other one? They're both on the way out. That station's not too bad actually. And that line is still 6 million. They're making about 7 million a trip. I'll try and remember to leave him there. Right, next alteration that I thought about was this line we've been doing. Alright, it's got a long line. I want to try and improve that if I can there. Might be worth putting a line there to speed him up. And if you look, it's making money now, and then it will lose money. I still think we're going to be putting the airfield in. I think another line on there, another train for one, because he is a long run. I don't think it is going to let me clone it. No. Oh, is this? I can speed that up a bit more. How much is that vehicle going to cost me? There we go. I think that will help us long term. But what I was thinking, end him here and have a separate line for this one. We'd have to put the stone. It'd basically be the same as that line, that train. But all he'll be doing is running there. Because all he's doing is once he gets to here, we'll try to transfer goods and food and other bits to here. And bricks back. And I think a separate train line. Yeah, we've got goods, food. At the minute, we need to get more parts in. And then we'll change that, stop that other train here. We will probably have to add a... I think it'd pay to add another station. I was just wondering where this one is. A lot of... Oh, that's waiting for that other line, right? Yeah, as I was saying, when I can find out where we are again. Oh, completely wrong side of the map. Yeah, if we do a separate train from there to there. I just want to look what these are carrying. He's carrying 50-50 stone. Stone and crops. Looks like he's going out. He's got his stock. Yeah, he's doing 50-50. So every two of them coming in is one load on this line. Let's give it a go. So we want a new line. New line. There to there, and I did say we were going to alter this station. Hang on, this is train. I've made to Wayham, Wooham, whatever it is. I've probably spelt it wrong there. Yeah, I put an M instead of an N. Right, we want. I'm gonna pause this because I'm gonna destroy that road for a minute. We'll check our connections when we've done this. Then I want to configure this. So that's got to come off. Cargo platform. We'll only need one set. I'm going to put 2 sets of tracks in. This is just in case we alter it again, because if we put the airfield in, we might need more trains. I don't actually know what we're doing on that one yet. If we put it in now while we're messing, we might send the green train, the green line into here. Then there's less chance of the trains waiting, which will happen occasionally. Right, we need a cargo building anywhere there, and we only need a small road to connect. Right, you are connected to all, you are connected to all, and that should be connected to all. And I would put the points there. Okay, I was on the right one, track. You can be running now. I would like, while I'm doing this, that pin there, just for a bit, to try and keep an eye on it. Yeah, because all he's doing is running up here with just basically his stone. Alright, he's fetching bricks back. Gotta wait for the money. That is improving, that one there. There's the money. Now all he's going to do is drop off bricks. Okay, we'll come back to you in a minute. We shouldn't need signals, but I'm going to put them in. Because this line here is going to be redundant. And again, we're waiting for money. See, he's at 5 million loss now. Yeah, we're going from 190 into a loss. Alright, see if I can get this crossover. Try again. He goes that way. There we go, he's in. Now we're going to get the money to buy the... let him run. Manage line. That one. He's now... number 3. Now I've got to get the train onto here. 40. Right, let's just pause that so we keep this. And we want 8. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, that's doing 50-50. Remember I said 2 trains in, and until I get the timings, we're going to copy this one. 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4 bricks. And then we'll make the rest up. Remember, it's 2 to 1 on the bricks, I think. And he's going to go on that line, which we better set him up on his pickups. Start with here. He is going to load. Well, he's loading stone. He's loading food. And he's loading goods. And when he gets to here, he is unloading, unloading, loading bricks, which we forgot on that one, to unload the bricks. And we'll set the timings. Did I do that one? Yes. That one I haven't done. Oh, it is 1 to 1 on bricks. Okay. We'll let him run as he is for a minute, because we are delivering bricks into town. And we would then... Oh, let's just do it now. One, two, three, four. I'm going to leave him as he is. Going to leave him as he is. What I do want to do before I get it going is modify this. Way home north is now going to unload his stone. Does he need to carry the bricks now? I don't think he needs to carry bricks. I think we were only using that bricks, and I can't remember, to deliver to here. You've got no plastic. You don't need to load them. No, he's picking up planks, isn't he? I think. I'm going to have to... Here. Unloading stone. Loading bricks. Unload. He's not calling here. Yeah, you don't duplicate. Yeah, he's only unloading bricks, so he doesn't need to call there. Why? Oh, he's yeah, he is loading planks. Logs. But let's see what that makes. Soon I've got to let him run for 10 minutes. I want to see what this train does. Where is he? Ah, right. 5.9 million. He's still not at a loss, but now he's only 4 food. Yeah, well, we've sped the line up by 5 minutes. Right, let me run this for 10 minutes before we do anything else. I will see what these lines do. I'll just run it like it is, the screen. In fact, no, I'd like to... follow that train as well. And we were following the green line for profit. So we got that line we're watching. This does need working on more, but let's see how this line does. It's already into a loss. Let's run it for 10 minutes. Get all these trains settled in. Get this line running, because he's going to need him to come in a couple of trips for him to justify his stone. Back with you in 10 minutes. Okay, back with you guys. I've run it for this train to do a complete loop. That's still not right. I'm just watching this one a minute. He's coming into the station now here. Alright, how much are you going to make me? 300. He's not had the stone to manoeuvre. He's getting it now because this train came in. And there's the planks train coming in, which is this one here. Again, that's up and down on profit. And he's making 6 million. Again, it's not steady. Right, I want to leave that one on for a minute. Let's get rid of all them. I have made one change while we was waiting. This temporary line, which is ended up being permanent line, I've changed him back to a cargo, and he's taking goods to here on his way back. He might as well on his way back to here. In fact, how are you waiting for stone? We're getting quite a build-up of stone on that one. And he's making money. Let's take a chance. Can always take them off after. See how they do. Right, this line. I don't want to I just want to highlight the line a minute. One thing I did see, this needs steel. If we could get that there going. I don't like this curve here. The planks has got to go on that line. I don't like the way he's coming through here. And he's crossed that line. Too many trains going through this junction. So we've got that one coming in, which is our planks. And he doesn't really have to stop there, does he? And he's going to the wrong station. Whoever he is. He should be on station platform 2. No, he's going in and out. That's why he's doing that. That's not going to help us. Yeah, I don't like this the way he's joining here. Right, we'll come back to that. We did say the problem we have with... Let's keep him going. Bricks for here. Or here. And we said we put an airport for here. I think if we put an airport... for cargo here... ship them to it here. I'm thinking if we're fetching stone back and paper, it's coming to here. But we want to fly the wood out, so there for an airfield. We'll work on the stone first of all, because that one is going to here. How are you doing with your... Yeah, see, we've got a big pile of stone. Let's get the bricks up. I know I've got this. Wonder how many planes we could get out. Yeah, that needs more coming in. Those trains are not shipping enough. Okay, we're gonna give it a go. I don't want small cargo. And we're not doing passengers, it's got to be that one because I want... $21 million. Road can be diverted. Or if we put... No, I want... He's big. What if we put him... Got a good chance we could connect him up. That's 12 million. We need to see what flight path they take. Because they're going straight off into hills, so they have to bank over that way. Yeah, it's taking straight off into them hills, which isn't ideal. We can always move the pickup point. Can always move this here. If we put him there. I didn't think I'd be using aircraft on this map, to be honest with you. That's all we need. I'm just going to run him a bit further, then I know I've got the connections. And it'll give us a chance to look how much a plane is going to... I've limited myself to how many cargo drops it can do. I'm looking at trying to get in Queen of the Skies. 60 million for one plane. Right. That is going to have to be moved. That is no real problem. Would he connect? Get rid of that. This is going to be... This is going to be a waste of money, but I just put them straight on there for now. That is not connecting. Okay, well, oh, I need to connect to the stations. Yeah, he's connected to there. What if I put... We don't need him. Connects there. Cheap road. Okay, okay. If you come from there. If this doesn't work, I'll take this road out. He won't connect there, but he's connecting there. Oh, the other way is bridging it over there. I don't know if we can do it. Why am I looking at my other keys? That's not a pretty road. I think this will work. Fetch him off about there. Spin him round to there. We've still got the... Right, nothing's lit up. We put him there, everything's lit up. He's going there. Alright, a little bit further for him to travel. But... And... I don't think it'll... We can always do the roads after improvements. I was trying to spin it round. I always pressed the wrong key on that. Might as well try and make him look nice. Those... That would not be allowed in real life. I suppose there's only rules you can put in a game. You're coming out, so that can be... Okay, we've got a slow road there. I'm not going to mess about too much with that. What am I after? Configure. Cargo. The in and the out. That might just be a little bit close to that edge. We transfer you now from there. Delhi branch comes out and he goes into there. That road can come out. We don't no, we won't be needing him. Yeah, everything is connected. I do not want to change all this and it's not connected. I'll leave the station on. Alright, it's just got a slow road. We don't need that road there now either. Yeah, everything is connected up still. And he's already got his planks there. Well, if he's got them planks there... Hang on, if... Oh, he's fetching paper back in here, that's why. Let me just make sure on that. Yeah, he won't do paper. So, let's double his vehicles up. Right, that's one airport in, and he's going to be taking stone and paper. And he's going to fly them out. Now, this is where... I don't forget, if I can get everything, all that stone and paper, if off the train, wherever we've gone, if I can get them off that train could then go straight to there and pick up more. And while we're on this... Where are you going? Why don't I just do it? We can ship a bit more of them out, which is going a long way to there. No, he's not going there, is he? He's calling here. And you're the only trains on there. Give me another one on there. And to be honest, our line we're working on could really do with two more on there, which we can't do. Right, let's do the so we're gonna have coming in paper, which is gonna go there, and we want planks from there. And that's the one we want. So paper we're gonna have to ship to here. We've got no rail lines. No rail lines to cross, just getting a road. Well, we've got the depot there. We can add a road there for him to cut into that. We've got a road here we could use. Pick paper up. Come up here, use this road, drop the paper off, pick any grain up going back. So if we put him but that rail line's going to get right in the way. Right there. Again, not ideally situated. Yeah. Alpha Tango Whiskey, whatever. Clearance for takeoff. Yeah, I've just got to wait for the train to move out the way. Oh dear. You can tell I watch aviation videos. Right, so this road's going to have to be upgraded here for a start. And of course you won't go in. Okay. As straight as we can there, as long as I get them connections, that's all we need. And then you'll go, let's put a curve on it. I want you to come in there. Let's do a straight road here. Game can be running. I keep forgetting about that. There's the connection we needed. And if we follow the I don't like that kink there. I don't want snapping on either. If we have to, we'll put a roundabout in there. Let's see if we can improve this a little bit here. That bridge might be in the way. Ah, that looks better. Right, we've just got to get 50 million. Let's just set this route up first. So, new route. There. To there. No, we should really be flying there. That's a sharp bend out there. Okay, that is plain stone / paper / logs. Okay, so minimum waiting time. Or is it max? Maximum waiting time. Right, so from this one we are going to be loading logs, unloading stone, unloading paper. This one unload the logs, load stone. I just need to check on my load paper. It's loading stone, unloading logs, loading paper, It's loading logs, unloading stone, unloading paper. And we want 50 million. So while we're doing that, we can Do you know what we could do? You can keep going, and we're going to run slightly over. Move him there. Hang on, if we could actually move him. Let's get rid of all that. Try again. He's connected there. He's not connected there. He's connected there. In that case, what have I... Yeah, I've used 100. Don't matter which side I put him on. Spin him round. Spin him round. Yeah, I would have preferred that to be straighter. We're going to need 2 depots. I don't like the angle he's at, but he's going to do. It will save us putting a depot in. These have got a little bit further to go, but they were going to do 2 drops anyway. And our money is going fast. Straight in, straight out. You just go straight into there, straight into there. I'm not messing about, trying to angle them. Get rid of them. Game is still going. Oh, pause it. Get rid of that for a minute. I just seen we had the money to buy one of them. Yeah. Right, he's in the... He's in the bag. And now we've got to a 67 million loss. Right, so I want to configure you. Not configure you. I want the food line. So you're not going there anymore. You're going to there. Right, and here. Right, I just gotta think. Let's unload all these. You are... What were you doing there? We'll need more vehicles. Let's start from the beginning. He's loading grain. Unloading food. And he's now going to unload paper. I might have to do 2. Let's see how it goes. Then here... I've made a booby. that comes out. Here he unloads his grain, loads food, and loads paper. And look, we're down. Oh, we're down to 10 million. That's him. This one. New line again. From there to there. And what I'm going to do is pinch a couple of the vehicles off the other line. Because money is tight. So Quezon West, all you're doing is loading logs, and all you do is unload logs. And how many vehicles? I've got to start. Only 2 vehicles. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. You, my friend. We're going onto that line. I really need to. You're going on that line. I need to. Cargo logs to airport. I didn't realise I only had 2 trucks on there. Considering we've got 2 trucks, they've got a load of planks in there. Right, let me get some logs here. And I'm back with you in a minute. Do you know what, guys? We're going to be waiting ages. I thought I'd knock my recording off then. Let's get this plane on the go. We're going to be waiting ages to get stone in. He's got logs. We've got to get the demand to build up on that station there, which is only just built up. Let's get this good girl on the go. Beautiful things. As you can tell, planes are my to be honest, that is nicely modelled. We might try and do a passenger line later. I like the way that bridge is there. If it was to take off with a train there, it'd knock the train flying a bit. Line up and wait. Clearance. Take off thrust set. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. And of course by now it'll be on communication, swap over to whatever the frequency is, the local area. Where's he gone? There he is. Lost him again. Christ, he's gaining height. Well, let's go into that. And now he's leveling off. That was a steep climb. Yes, we're going to finish the video off watching this. Now, how far have we got to go? We are there. And we're flying to here. Can't get the camera to flick up for me. I wonder what the cockpit view's like. There's our... So he's going to come in from... I think he's going to come in that way. We might have to move that road if we had a second runway. Look, at we put our... And we're okay because there is a connection at the bridge, so we could swing a road round there, keep that. He's coming in over there. Ah, that's the view I want. And this is the runway he's coming. I just want to see what he picks up. And we'll pick him up at the other end. I've lost him. There he is. Right through the bridges. I'll have to watch that. I wonder if the reverse thrusters come out. Right, what's he got to pick up? Nothing. Hang on, let's just make sure. Load stone. We are connected. Let's just make sure that station is. Yeah, he's connected. Why? Why has he got no stone there waiting? That's the cargo building. Let's just make sure we have load logs, unload stone. That is set up. Unless... I'm going to have to watch that. What I will do... It shouldn't make any difference though. No, it won't make any difference. He is connected. He's definitely connected to that station. That won't make any difference. Let's go and check on the other end. Well, he's got logs. He has got logs here, so that end's working. I wonder, did we set him? Do you know what we've never put in? Lodestone. That's why we're not getting it. And that vehicle is not going to be able to handle everything. So we might... That is why... that can come out. We don't need you. I don't think all these vehicles will handle this. And we're gonna... Two trains finally. What a time to get this. Where are you going? You want to go that way. And you... Well, there's a simple answer to this one, mate. You go Quezon platform 2. That is the first train collision we've had. Now you can see why I was saying about I've got too much going through some of these junctions. That's not a bad one actually, that. Right, let's get back to our plane. Oh, he's landed. And we're losing money like anything. Right. He's going to load up this time and we'll catch him. How much cargo does he take? 120. That's a nice lot of stone. And we did set him for paper, didn't we? Yeah, low paper. Shows you how simple things you can miss. And of course we're losing money now. 72 planks already. Right, I'll catch you when he gets to the other end. We'll make sure he loads up there with the, at least with the stone there. I'm back in 1 second. Back with you guys. I just want to see how close he comes to that bridge. He actually cuts through the bridge. And we have got stone. Let's see how much money we make. I think it's going to take a few flights to make this 94 million back. We'll do it. And he has got stone and paper. Yeah, we're definitely going to need another plane. Let's see how much he makes. He'll start making money once he gets full loads. And we get those vehicles sorted out. But I need to get money. 135 million. And then it will drop down to, it was at 50 a second ago. Minus 50. Alright, let's see how much money we make and then we'll end the video there. I missed that. Look like 300, 3 million, 400. We made 8. Is that break even? Okay, 66. I will see you on the next episode. I think a couple of flights on this. How much cargo did he take? Now he's taken all stone. Right, so we need to change his load. So when he's here, I'll take 50% paper, 50% stone, yes, we'll adjust that as and when we need. And I will see you on the next episode. Go on, let's just... I'll come back when it gets to this side and we can see how much money we made. I want to see that. 1 minute. Okay, he's coming in for his landing. Close to that. Right under the bridge. Oh dear. Yes, not ideal. Right, let's concentrate on him, how much money he makes. As soon as he gets in, I want to see. Now that went into a negative before he landed. There, 100 minus 121. I want to make sure I see how much money he makes this time. He's got a full load on. Right into the building. 13 million. And we've got a problem which I will sort out. 45, so we'll soon make that money back. Quick, last check and then I'm going. I will do that train. He's still losing money. He will start to make money. We might put another train on in a bit. I need to get this transport sorted out. And he's still losing money, but we'll be adjusting him later on. I will see you all next time. And we've got another consumer trains which I will sort out. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and bye for now. And that money there, we'll soon make it back. See you next time.